itty bitty tiny weeny snafu, itty bitty tiny detail, and in the interim, Michelle and Gabe would like to do a little stand-up.
Well, yes, apparently she's volunteered us to do stand-up, so here I am, I'm standing up.
I'm standing up taller than you.
Well, I'm gonna stand up even... No, I'm not gonna do that.
Yeah, because then I'll do it and yeah.
Well, maybe if I stand up here, am I taller if I stand up here? No.
Are you still shorter than me?
Oh, no, I'm a little bit taller, except your hair is so fluffy that it might
My hair
just be...
is not fluffy. You're the fluffy hair.
Thank you, Ben. Here we have ACRacebest.
I don't do stand-up, usually. I do sit-down.
Your sit-down is wonderful.
So if you don't know, we also don't have enough chairs.
I could be a chair, a human chair, perhaps. Hey, Gabe, we did that yesterday. That was fun.
What did we do?
So while we're getting chairs, let me introduce you to our cast of thousands. This is Jessie Nowack. Also known as
Nowacking!
and she will be playing
Rainbow Dash.
Hi, I'm ACRacebest, everybody!
and Macy's going to be our honorable narrator and
Spike.
oh hello, I am Shelbeanie cosplay, and I'm going to be Pinkie Pie.
Hi. I'm Ingrid. I play Maud.
Calm down, Maud. And this is
My name is Black Griffin. Aren't I convincing?
Hi, I'm Michelle Creber.
I'm Michelle Creber, and I talk like this, apparently.
Aren't you gonna stay for brunch? Cause I want it now!
and most importantly,
Amy Keating Rogers.
who will be playing
Twilight Sparkle.
And here comes the teacher with our lesson plan for today. Everybody please turn to page 1, and then we will... I don't even know what character that is. Okay, wait a second. It's almost there. Bear with us. I'm making a lot of noise. You guys okay over there? Oh my goodness, no table. What will you do? You're cast adrift. All right. Hannah. All right, honorable narrators, would you please take it away?
I finished reading it first. Hi, there we go. Working microphone. The ever-free forest. Dusk. A giant black rock steams gently in a clearing. Muffins flies in, carrying her mailbag. She lowers jeweler's glasses and reads the address on a package. Giant steaming rock. Shrugging, she knocks on the rock. Bong. What? It sounds hollow.
Special delivery?
Bloop bleep. The rock pulses with light.
Hello, parcel for Miss Muffins?
Suddenly, there's a black stallion beside her, his face hidden by a hooded cloak.
Oh, hi. I'm Miss Muffins too. We must be related.
He looms over Muffins, who stares nearsightedly into his chest, which is giant and armored.
I feel like we don't look so alike, but my eyes can be a little...
The figure's long shadow blocks the last of the sun.
What branch of the Muffin family are you? Oh, sign here.
She hands over her clipboard. The figure draws its hoof across the paper, leaving it crinkling and burning.
I'm a day-old muffin. Are you a half-baked muffin? No, you're too quiet. I bet you're Muffin. I hope you're not a stud, Muffin. Please say no, I'll just blush.
His cloak falls away, revealing a sword that glints evilly. Muffins leans in to see and bonks her head on his chest. Cring!
Oh, ow! You must be a rock-hard Muffin. I've heard of your branch of the family. Anyway, gotta fly. There's your parcel.
She hands over the parcel. The armored pony rips off the paper, revealing a fuzzy pink sweater. Muffins takes off as fast as she can, but the armored pony grabs her by the mailbag. He snorts evil clouds in her face.
You look... No matter. This is not the parcel I require. You will procure my parcel, or you will perish.
My little pony, my little pony. My little pony. I used to wonder what friendship could be. Until you all shared this magic with me. Big adventures, tons of fun. Beautiful heart, beautiful and strong. Sharing kindness is an easy feat. And magic makes it all complete. You have mine. Do you know you are my very best friend?
Downtown Ponyville, Rainbow Dash and Pinky trot along beside Twilight.
Can we trot and talk at the same time? I'm on a schedule.
Artie and Pinky hustle to keep up.
So you want to use my library? Sure. Wait, what? Why? Not for magic. Unsupervised magic is dangerous if you don't have, well, magic.
No. We just want to hang in the library because...
Books, right? That's where they live. Go books! We're big on books!
The biggest.
Twilight.
Oh, sorry. Okay. Don't you two only read Pony Flight comics these days?
What? We read all kinds of... What's the word I'm looking for, Pinky?
Scandinavian.
Yeah, but no. It's on the tip of my...
Misplaced modifiers? Scandinavian misplaced modifiers? Oh yeah, they're hard in any language. It's not, I gave a lecture to a cow on the ice. It's, I gave a lecture to a cow who was on the ice. Or, as the Scandinavians put it, jag gav ett föreläsningstal till kun som var på isen. I love grammar so much.
They stare at her blankly.
Yummy old grammar.
That is exactly what we need to get to the bottom of the cow thing.
Not magic.
We wouldn't do magic on a mule if it bit us in the...
I see what you did there. Nice example of a misplaced modifier. You big scholars.
She gives them both a noogie of pure buddy pride and starts trotting again.
I want to help, but I'm filing petitions in Canterlot this morning before this super annoying convention.
Annoying? How is what they annoying?
It's huge. It's sold out. BoomyCon? Can you believe the goofy name? And it's going to be stuffed with goofy ponies in goofy costumes, completely checked out of reality. All they want to do is have fun.
How suckful.
Oh, I didn't hear that. Okay, whatever. And the Hall of Records is the only space large enough for the convention this size. So I have to work triple hard to file everything and lock it down before they swarm the workplace. Like weevils or pear sprites or...
Ponies who like to have fun?
Exactly. What if they get into the ancient records room with their antics and their sticky hooves and their...
Fun.
Right? So... No. Right, so I'm afraid I can't help you. But as long as you're not looking for magic.
No, just dangling Scandinavian thingies.
Good, because magic be dangerous on your own without a horn or at least a wand. That was a joke.
So funny.
Mine actually uses wands except spooky ponies and ancient legends.
She pats her saddlebag suddenly.
Where's my schedule?
She rummages for her schedule.
Want? What even is that? Want? Hello? Not like we accidentally got one of those in the mail instead of the tickets we ordered for the convention tomorrow that you think is super annoying. Not like you would try to do magic in order to get those tickets, even though we're pretty much magically stunted and naturally incident prone, and that's just the crazy pink sauce!
Who even does that?
Twilight looks up, clutching her schedule.
Sorry, what?
Twilight's Castle, day. Books bob in the air in front of Pinky and Dashy. The cover of one reads, really hard spells. Rainbow points at a wand at Spike.
And go.
Spike, looking exhausted, wheezes out a little cloud.
You know who's a natural magician?
Who?
Not you guys. Where did you even get a wand?
Raccoons.
Very funny. I don't think Princess Twilight would want you playing with her books.
Spike. Books want to be played with. Look at these little dudes. Think they like sitting here all lonely?
Plus, you know what Twilight said to us the last time we saw her?
Don't point that wand at Spike. Don't touch the books.
She said, knock yourself out.
That could be interpreted.
Or maybe she just thought it. Anyway, that's what I heard. That and the cow on the ice, worky.
She takes the wand and points it at Spike.
And go!
Pinky, I am not a mailbox.
Yes! You aren't!
Spike, this is just like getting a letter from Princess Celestia, except with this spell we just found, we can get anything from anywhere.
Spike stink eyes them.
It better not be big. I'm not coughing up a party.
You could do that?
See this?
Rainbow pulls out a comic. On the cover, a pony riding a meteor confronts an armored battle pony, the one we saw in the first scene.
Kaboomy versus Asterius and the Wand of Thudding.
Gesundheit.
Rainbow taps the comic with the wand.
We want to see this. Here, right here. We need tickets to Boomycon.
That's stealing.
A raccoon ate our ticket!
I wasn't hatched yesterday, Pie.
Work with us here!
Are you a dragon or a dragonfly?
You need a unicorn horn. Your stick is stuck.
It's a wand! Hello? A genuine, fake replica of the Wand of Thudding, otherwise known as the Wand of Doom.
Are you a dragon or a drag?
Hey!
Are you a dragon can or a dragon can't?
What?
And go!
She waves the wand at Spike. Magic frizzles. He burps out a giant letter L.
Huh? There, you got a letter.
An L! You know what that stands for? Legume! Oh yeah, get closer, a bunch more letters and we'll totally have tickets! We're like scientists, except with magic.
Except not working at all. What does Twilight do different, Spike?
Apart from not using a toy wand, having a horn, and being, like, born magical.
What about these magic words? Do you think we say them out loud or just think them really hard? I'm going loud.
No, you absolutely do not want to.
Twilight enters downstairs.
Spike, I'm home. Did Pinky and Rainbow find the Scandinavian grammar section? Boy, I'm glad today is done. I never knew being a princess was going to mean so much paperwork.
Spike convulses and shoots out a burst of fire. As Twilight enters the library, hundreds of tickets blast out of Spike's mouth, plastering her. Rainbow and Pinky grab tickets and run. Exterior, outside Rarity's shop. Dusk. Pinky carries a big battered box and reads a comic at the same time. Oh, Tabitha White. Absent-mindedly, she knocks on Rarity's shop door. Rarity opens the door. Pinky hands over the box, which explodes sploof, burying Rarity in fabric. Pinky starts to walk away, but hears a muffled. Pinky looks up from the comic. Her eyes widen. Oops. She hauls Rarity out of the mess. Swatches of fabric stick to Rarity's flanks. Pinky pulls a cloth off Rarity's head.
Special delivery! Have a nice day!
She goes back to her comic, then glances at Rarity, who is covered in fabric swatches, then back at the comic.
Wow, Rarity, you look just like Raggy Muffin. You could cosplay at Bronycon like that.
Whatty Muffin? What are you?
Raggy Muffin, you know Kaboomy, Space Princess? That's her bumbling alter ego in my literature. See?
She waves her open comic in Rarity's face, showing a humble pony in patchwork dress morphing into glamour pony in a silver spacesuit.
Muffins didn't come to work today.
Raggy Muffins? More to the point, why did you bury me in rags?
Not Raggy Muffin, Muffins. Mail delivery Muffins? Didn't show up. I'm delivering mail until she comes back. Well, whatever the raccoons didn't rack. Well, that was a dangling modifier. Dang, I see what you're asking there. It's because the raccoons got into the mail. They trashed the post office, read some letters, and switched a bunch of labels. Probably made a nest in your fabric. But I get it. Nothing stops the mail.
These dirty swatches? This is my weekly fabric order.
Yep-a-roo! Pinky to the rescue. Still, I miss Muffins. Did I mention Muffins is missing? Delivering mail and reading comics at the same time is hard. Respect.
Rarity pulls the comic out of her hooves.
What about my needs?
Rarity looks at the comic.
Kaboomy versus Asterius and the Wand of Doom. This is not literature, I assure you. Moby Pony, that's literature. The Old Stallion in the Sea, Ponyo and Juliet. This is the sort of claptrap ruffians read.
Don't let Mom hear you say that. Kaboomy rides a meteor. That's like a rockin' space rock. Maud's insane for this stuff.
Riding a rock is also called falling. It's not even pretty. It's not even a pretty rock. It's just lumpy and blah.
But now Rarity is deep in the comic.
What is she wearing? The artist's rendition is very detailed. This is what? Winsome. One could make this Raggy Muffin frock, even with the swatches. Oh, I can work with this.
Rarity considers all the torn fabric. Pinky tries to get the comic back, but Rarity is flipping pages.
Bull. Why is anyone frightened of Asterius? No one could move wearing all that metal. Push him over and he'd be useless as a beetle on its back. Didn't think of that, Mr. Comic Book Artist, Mr.
She looks at the cover.
Mr. Pony Flanks. Who clearly needs to consult a designer.
She flips back to the middle of the comic.
Ooh, silver onesie.
Pinky gasps. She'll never get her comic back.
Exactly, Pinky. Onesies are not forgiving. Your average pony looks like jelly in a shiny bag. Close your mouth, dear. One can see your tonsils. It's indecent.
When what?
One what? Ooh! Invisible seam!
Pinky's jaw drops open again. Rarity pushes it shut again.
Is it Velcro? No. What self-respecting princess would use Velcro?
What about Muffins going missing? Weird, right?
As if you could get into that quaint frock so quickly if you were wearing a silver onesie.
They might arrest the raccoons. That's what the ponies are saying.
A onesie. I mean, what if you have to go to the little filly's room?
Can I have my comic?
Not now, Pinky. Must so.
Rarity walks past her into the house, still absorbed in the comic. Slam!
Canterlot Hall of Records, Boomycon. Rainbow grins at a giant marquee. Welcome, Boomycon. A boulder rolls into frame. It weevils, rights itself. A head pops out the top. It's Maud, dressed as a meteor.
How did you get here? What's that?
Centrifugal force. Meteor.
Excited?
I'm like a metastable allotrope of carbon under 136 different kinds of gigapascals.
Okay, well, try and contain yourself.
It's hard. That was me telling a joke.
This is me laughing. Where's Pinky?
She had a little costume hiccup.
Clang, clang, clang. Pinky plonks in awkwardly, covered with tied-on mirrors and pots.
Do I look like Kaboomy?
Not really.
But you sound boomy. Pigster, doesn't Kaboomy wear like a silver space onesie?
Well, mirrors and pots are silver. Also, Rarity said a onesie is a serious commitment. Something about a jelly bag? You know how Rarity just talks and that, what does that even mean? Also I can check my teeth in my hiney.
She turns around and smiles at her bum.
And that's a plus why?
Because I plan to find the cupcake booth and eat my way through all 175 flavors advertised in the program!
Yes!
Well, you'll stand out. Not as much as me, of course. Every pony cosplays the hero. They're gonna lose their pony minds when they see my awesome villain.
Rainbow's cosplay is a fakey version of Asterius.
I am Asterius! Fear my wand of doom!
She whips out the wand and waves it around.
That's so dangerous! Remember Spike with the flyers? He was like a party cannon that barked up free tickets! Gross. Yet awesome. Twilight was so mad that she may never forgive us!
They realize a line has formed in front and in back of them. It goes around the block and into the horizon. Every single pony in the line is dressed as Asterius.
At least I'll stand out.
A bespectacled pony walks by, checks his beard in Pinky's hiney mirror.
That's Pony Flanks, the comic writer!
Pony Flanks breaks into a run, beat.
Sign my comic!
The crowd stampedes after Pandy. The desk clears, leaving Maud. She tries to tip herself. Looks right, left, stuck. Interior, the convention, later. The halls are packed with costumed ponies. Only one pony looks her usual self.
No!
Twilight blocks the door of a room marked Ancient Records against a crowd of ponies.
This room is off limits, folks. Sorry. There are irreplaceable ancient documents in here, and we can't have everybody...
But the giant meteor panel is in there. They put a giant meteor in there so we can have the giant meteor panel and talk about the giant meteors.
Don't be ridiculous. There's no giant meteor in here. Look.
She opens the door and has to prevent another stampede, because there's a giant meteor in the record room. She slams it shut.
Oh, heck.
Everybody.
Look, it's a giant meteor! Giant.
The crowd of ponies is now a very long line. This convention is all about very long lines. The pony, dressed as a donut, gets in Twilight's face.
We want to go in there and discuss motility and zero gravity atmospheres, and we want to do it now!
Look, I don't make the rules. Actually, I do. You can't go in here. Have I mentioned I'm a princess?
Who isn't?
You're dressed as a donut.
Princess Donut.
A random Asterius cosplayer wheels around, making everyone in the crowd duck, because he's carrying a giant foam sword.
Excuse me, can I have that for a second?
Twilight grabs the sword, ducks into the Ancient Records room, closes the door, shoves the sword through the handles.
There.
Interior, the record room. It's blissfully quiet, except for a faint metallic banging. Twilight swings around. Nothing there but the giant meteor.
How did they even get that thing in here? Hi. I didn't see you there.
Bang, bang, bang. Again with the metallic sound. It's coming from the giant meteor.
Did you hear something?
Asterius, all cape and armor, blocks her.
Look, I don't want to mess up your fun, but this is the Ancient Records room, and I just happen to be, among other things, an ace record keeper. There are documents in here that can't be replaced, and I don't want them misplaced, if you take my meaning. So your panel will have to happen somewhere else.
Asterius looms. The light seems to dim. This guy is huge.
Good costume, by the way. Convincing.
Clang, bong, ding, comes from the meteor. Behind Twilight, Asterius draws his sword.
Do you hear something?
I did not come for the panel.
Yeah, I mean, what kind of nerd?
Sees the shadow of Asterius' sword, realizing...
Wants to talk about space rocks. Oh, heck.
Outside, Maud is still stuck in her meteor. A flyer advertising the giant meteor panel drifts by. In the sky behind Maud, a pony in a silver onesie rides a big ol' smoking space rock. Kaboom! She face plants on the lawn. After a second, she stands.
I'm okay.
Surprise! Kaboomy. Her onesie morphs into the drab, patched frock of her alter ego from the comic, Raggy Muffin, who looks quite a bit like our Muffins. She pushes glasses up her nose and trots past Maud to Bronycon. A second later, she trots back behind Maud.
You're in a meteor.
Yup.
Maud strains to see her.
Don't see too many ponies and meteors in these parts. How'd you make that hole?
My dragon friend. I told him there could be a diamond surprise inside.
Was there?
Yup. But he ate it.
Dragons, right? Can't be bothered to dig up a carrot, but show them something that'd break their Mohs scale with a crazy fusion crust and a bunch of ragmalips, and they're all...
Stuck. Maud can't quite see her.
You like rocks?
Does topaz thermoluminesce?
Does sediment settle?
They laugh. The big rock nerds. Raggy Muffin moves around the front of her. Maud sees her properly for the first time.
Muffins?
Almost. Name's Raggy Muffin. Anywho, awesome talking to you, but I better go. These ponies aren't going to save themselves from cosmic calamity.
Are you? You're the real Raggy Muffins, Kaboomi's alter ego.
Oh, keep it down. No pony can know who I am. Look, you're a fellow rock behaviorist, and I trust you instantly because a cartoon is only 22 minutes long and we don't have time to go for depth. I have no idea how you know about me, but I have to ask you not to tell anyone else. I'm about to fake my way into the Hall of Records and retrieve the record of how to use the wand of Pa-Ding! Otherwise known as the Wand of Doom, to enslave a dimension. It's top secret, hush-hush, download, save Equestria type stuff, okay?
Okay, but do you know a pony named Ponyflanks?
Ponyflanks? Oh, the artist, yeah! He drew my portrait when I graduated Space Academy. Why?
You know how when meteors hit a planet, they're all surprised? Like, how did that get there?
Yeah?
Well, you might feel like that after you enter that building.
Convention. Kaboomy, dressed as Raggy Muffin, stands in the middle of the hallway. The sea of ponies dressed like her pass on either side. She gapes. One of them wears a spicier version of her Raggy Muffin costume. A big, foofy wig, long leather boots, and a smoking hot bridle. She blows a kiss at Raggy.
Oh, we should do a selfie!
Raggy Muffin is just recovering from that when she sees her first Asterius.
Asterius! Draw your sword!
Swoosh! Her patched dress vanishes, replaced by the silver onesie. Now she is Kaboomy. The crowd breaks into applause. The Asterius cosplayer sulks.
I'd fight you.
But a mean librarian took my sword.
Rarity breaks through the crowd. She's also wearing a silver onesie.
Excuse me, can I just ask, how did you do that? That can't have been Velcro. I've never seen anyone get out of something so confining, so...
But Kaboomy is gone.
fast.
The ancient record room. Bang, bang, bang comes inside the meteor. Asterius holds Twilight at sword point.
You will help me find the spell that activates the wand of Ding, so that when I find my wand, I may enslave the pony dimensions. Now, or your tomb will be this meteor.
Newsflash, Neil the grass-fed bison.
Asterius taps the meteor. Something in the meteor taps back.
Some pony's in there.
You were saying? Anyway, hurry it along. I feel the presence of my wand, which means she'll be here any minute.
Who's she? She who?
It's Muffins!
I wasn't talking to you, prisoner.
Muffins, you let her out right now, mister, or you're gonna see some, wrath.
Her horn lights up. Asterius reaches out and flicks it with his hoof. Poof. It goes dark. Extrudes a sad puff of smoke.
My horn! How did you...
Librarian, you have one use to me. Find the spell.
You know what? Someone needs to teach you how to talk to customer service.
Boring. Ah, what the heck? I like the wacky cracky sound of breaking pony neck.
He grabs Twilight's neck.
Did you just break into, evil song?
He squeezes.
Could I help you locate the spell that will help you activate the wand, a patooey whatever, and enslave the pony dimensions? Yes, I could. But really, what's the point? You said that you don't even have this wand.
Bang! The door flies open. Pinky and Rainbow Dash stand there. Rainbow brandishes the wand.
I am Asterius! Bear my wand! Oh, hey, Twilight.
You came after all! Who says princesses aren't fun? What happened to your horn?
Asterius snatches the wand from Rainbow's hand.
Hey!
You were saying about me not having the wand, Princess Twilight.
The bathroom at the convention. Breathing hard, Kabumi flies in, slamming the door behind her. She looks at the ceiling.
Meteor, I need you.
There's a whistling sound. Wheat. Outside, a flaming meteor plummets toward the Hall of Records. It crashes through the ceiling, the second floor, and into the bathroom in front of Kabumi, creating a convenient barrier across the door.
That'll keep ponies out a while.
Outside the bathroom, a massive line immediately develops. Inside the bathroom,
Everyone knows who I am. Both of me. They're all me. Everyone has my disguise. I need a new disguise.
she washes her face at the sink and looks at herself in the mirror.
Wait. They don't know I'm me. They think I'm another one of them being me. That's good, right? Sounds good to me. Was that you?
A raccoon slips from under the bathroom stall.
It was me.
Another raccoon comes out from under the stall.
Wow. You guys talk. That's right out there.
Another raccoon comes out of the stall, followed by Fluttershy.
Me. Oh, you usually hang out in the bathroom with a bunch of raccoons? Not judging.
I came to the Hall of Records to lodge a formal complaint on behalf of these little guys. But when I got here, and so crowdy.
Makes a pony yearn for the endless, frozen, yawning black void of space.
Okay. We were just hiding until we could decide our next move. Are you crying?
No. I just splashed water on my face. Clear my head. What's the raccoon's complaint? I mean, they're raccoons.
One of the raccoons hands Kabumi a towel. She dries her face.
Thanks, Stripes.
These raccoons have been accused of messing up the mail. Do raccoons sometimes steal a little bit? Yes, they do. Can they get into your triple-locked turnip vault and eat all your turnips? Sure. Do they make garbage nests in your couch? Yes, they do. But they aren't mail messer-uppers, and they were with me the whole time the mail was messed up, and I'm here to clear their name.
Oh, cool down, sister. You need to sit?
Fluttershy nods. Raccoons help her to sit and fan her. One hand hands her a turnip.
About the mail. Look, long story short, it was me. I kind of have this evil nut job with an I want to own the whole galaxy complex after me, and he wanted this wand. I know what you're thinking, as long as he doesn't start singing, right?
That's not what I'm thinking.
Well, I couldn't chance it. So I sent the wand to one of my extra-dimensional pony selves in Equestria. But Evil McNutjob got wind of it and got here before the mail did. But I got wind of his getting wind, if you catch my drift. So I got to the mail before the mail got to me. Other me. And then he got to the other me before I got to her. Capiche?
It was you.
Yes. But no. But yes.
Okay.
I had to hide the wand. Look, I'll help clear your friend's good name, but first I have the little problem of a grade A psycho in this very building, and...
A warning device goes off on her belt.
No, I don't believe it. Asterius must have the wand.
The records room.
I have the wand. And now I have the scroll.
Approaching the records room door, Kaboomy. Fluttershy and the raccoons move stealthily.
Don't worry, Kaboomy. I have a friend in a high place. Wait here. We'll go find Princess Twilight.
Stella turns to look at her, but Fluttershy and the raccoons are gone. She slips around the door to see Asterius with the wand and a scroll, gloating at Pinky and Rainbow and Twilight.
I have no further use for you.
He blasts them with the wand and they disappear at the door.
Something tells me that friend in a high place ain't available anymore.
Inside the giant meteor, it's pitch dark.
Someone help me!
Bing! Just like that, Twilight, Pinky, and Rainbow Dash are there.
Ooh, it worked! Someone give me 1,000,000 bits!
Muffins turns on her headlamp, illuminating the 3 other ponies in the cramped space.
Look, we're the Jaco.
Where are we?
Inside a giant meteor?
2 words I never want to hear again.
Giant meteor? Wait, what? We're inside the giant meteor? How do we get inside the giant meteor?
Remember the big crazy called me a librarian? The guy who actually sang that he likes breaking necks and then took your wand and demanded that I dig up the scroll on how to work it so he can enslave the pony in the pony dimensions?
Asterius!
Yeah, him. He just teleported us in here.
Wow, that's a next level cosplay! Way to join the fun, Twilight!
Not now, Pinky. It's not cosplay. It's not fun. That crazy guy is for real.
What? You just gave Asterius the scroll on how to work the wand to enslave the pony dimensions? We're doomed!
Actually, I gave him an ancient petition from some ancient fuddy-duddy complaining about raccoons in his yard. Hi there, Muffins.
Hi.
Hiya, Muffins.
Hi. Hey, Muffins! Hi.
Feeling the walls.
There has to be a way out of this thing. Everyone grab some wall. Find the door.
Everyone turns and faces the walls. Crane! Bang! Bomb!
Get out! Ouch!
What was that? Saucepan, fry pan, popcorn pan, handles are really long, sorry.
Oh, you brought some pots. Well, that's thoughtful, Pinky, in case we need to cook.
In the ancient records room, Kaboomy turns into Raggy Muffins and stealthily sneaks behind Asterius.
I like a little village I can pulverize, pillage, nullify, and neutralize. Canterlot, you win the prize. Lucky you.
Please, no. He's singing. I hope he doesn't get it. Oh, I hope he's blind. I don't got the wand and I'm out of time. I guess I gotta improvise. Lucky me.
You!
Me? Was that my outside voice? Hi. I was just loving your song and wanted to, join in. Is it DJ Garnica? I'm the library put stuff away service. You want, I should file that scroll for you.
She reaches for the scroll. Just like that, he grabs her by the neck.
Think that I don't know your alter ego or smell your drippy bluff. Think I don't see through you ragging muffins. I tire of this. Enough!
Oops, my bad, Asterius. Didn't mean to be so draining. Hate to soak up your sunny day, but look up, chump, it's a raining.
Flash! She morphs back into Kaboomy. Meteors crash through the ceiling. One lands smoking in front of Asterius. He growls and waves his wand, flicking the meteors out the door as they fall in rapid succession. Screams come from the convention outside.
Stop! There are innocent ponies out there!
I know, and I'm sick about it. Or I would be if I cared.
He flings more meteors out the door.
No!
Interior, inside the meteor.
Not so much as a crack in the wall.
Twilight, Rainbow, and Muffins feel around the walls. They freeze, hearing falling meteors and screaming outside.
What the hay's going on out there?
Pinky, not now. Quit tugging on my tail. I'm trying to hear.
I didn't tuck your tail. I can't move. Rainbow is standing on my back.
And not!
Muffin searches for her goggle high beams. They pick out the reflection of 3 pairs of eyes above Pinky.
Oh, looks like we've got raccoons.
She grabs Muffins by the high beams and rolls her head around so the light runs over the pots and mirrors, making a disco effect.
Pinky, not now. How did you little guys get in here?
The raccoons shrug.
They can't have gotten through that tiny hole up there, can they?
There's a hole? Where?
She flies up to peek out the hole.
Oh, that does not look good.
Interior, the ancient records room, continuous. Asterius stands with his boot on Kaboomy's neck.
Over! Just like that, I feel empty, cheated, when once you've had your muffin, as they say, your muffin's good as gone! More destruction or dimension collapse now. What do I want?
Is it world peace? Just throwing that out there.
A little me time. I want to exterminate, the verminate, and desecrate, and liquidate, and devastate, and fenestrate, and mutilate, and subjugate.
Or to deatherate.
Shut up! Don't be absurd. Bore to deatherate's not a word. But this is devastate, assassinate, mutilate, and subjugate.
There's nothing you can do.
Annihilate, obliterate.
Asterius realizes Stella is not singing to him, but to Fluttershy, who has crept in, distracting.
Hey, I don't mind if you kill me now.
Ooh, a little audience just in time. Want to see me collapse a dimension? Little yellow and pink soon to be exterminated filly? Let's just read this scroll, shall we?
He unfurls the scroll.
Be it known hereby, and with precipitous immediacy, no
Interior, inside the meteor, continuous.
Oh no, Fluttershy too. You've got to save them.
I wish I could. I wish I could blast out, but all my magic is all kaplooey. I wish Fluttershy was in here. She could ask the raccoons how they got in.
I wish Rarity was here.
Why? Because it'd be great if someone was screaming nonstop.
I wish Rarity was here because she had this really great idea that if you pushed Asterius on his back, he'd be like a beetle because his armor is so thick. Wait, what?
Interior, the ancient records room, continuous.
No. What's this word? It's faded.
He shows the scroll to Fluttershy, who reads,
Nuisance.
Right, okay, thank you. Nuisance raccoon shall walk upon my lawns or enter my premises forthwith, without a qualified chaperone, possessed of a detritus-removing receptacle and a leash of sturdy provenance.
Asterius looks at the wand.
Not what I was expecting. Was there a flash, any pony feeling enslaved?
If we're talking feelings, I feel like a chiropractic visit is about to happen. Her, you might want to watch.
You big meanie. Raccoons are my friends. They do not belong on leashes, and you take that back right now or else I'll...
You'll what? Lay down the law? I can squish you like a...
Fluttershy gapes at Asterius, legs sticking out from under the meteor.
I'll just read this one misdirection. Kabumi tumbles to the side as suddenly the meteor wobbles and rolls over Asterius.
What have I done? Sometimes I vent, I lash out, I unpack the rage hamper. It's bad. Think he's okay?
Asterius is pizza.
Yeah, sure. He's just resting. The princess and her friends. He blasted them into the meteor.
Oh, I sent the raccoons to find Twilight, because
Raccoons can get into anything.
they might be in there.
She knocks on the meteor.
Raccoons, can you let everyone out?
A hatch in the meteor opens, extruding a ramp. Raccoons, Muffins, Rainbow, Pinky, and Twilight tumble out. The raccoons land like ninjas. The ponies land in a tangle.
We rock the rock.
Did we do it? Did we get him? Did we knock over the crazy guy?
The main six, Muffins, and the giant meteor are in Twilight's library. Asterius is a big armored pizza wrapped in chains. Kabumi touches Twilight's scorched horn with the wand and restores it.
All set. Genius move, by the way, giving Asterius that ancient raccoon controlling petition. We would have been enslaved by now.
Twilight holds 2 scrolls.
Guess we better destroy the real scroll, even though it is an ancient artifact of great cultural significance, and I'd really like to study it, and...
Torch that sucker, Twilight.
But it's so historical and interesting and...
Burn them both. That raccoon restriction petition makes me grr.
Easy there, wild thing.
We wouldn't even be here if it wasn't for raccoons.
They all give Twilight a hard stare.
Okay.
She blasts the 2 scrolls and reduces them to ash.
This is me, folks. Gotta get this nasty statue to the Galactic Authority. Come on, bring it in.
The ponies hug Kabumi. Muffins hangs back. Kabumi holds out her arms to her.
Huh. I guess the rumors weren't true. Rumors? Oh, you know. Dr. Who's always says stuff like, you gotta be careful not to meet your extra-dimensional self, or you'll create a great big black hole that'll swallow everything, leaving no trace of civilization, or even simple life forms in time and space, and you'd be all, I just don't know what went wrong. Touch.
Kabumi, still hanging there with her arms out, folds them quickly.
Ah! Well, bye then. Okay, bye. Kabumi jumps into the meteor and blasts off through the roof as we iris out. The big, fat, hairy end! Thank you, Shelby, thank you, Jesse. That was an amazing rainbow dash, and you guys, you are my rocks.
Hey, you know what? No. This wouldn't happen without Tabitha. Let's all give her...
Thank you, guys.